Our topic for today is what short stories have stayed with you. A fan submitted a story. The Fly, Catherine Mansfield. Woodafield, an old and rather infirm gentleman, is talking to his friend, the boss, a well-to-do man 5 years older than he is and still going strong. The boss enjoys showing off his redecorated office to Woodafield, with its new furniture and electric heating, with an old picture of a young man, whom we learn is his deceased son. Woodafield wants to tell the boss something, but is struggling to remember what it was, when the boss offers him some fine whiskey. After drinking, his memory is refreshed and Woodafield talks about a recent visit that his 2 daughters made to his son's grave, saying that they had come across the boss's son's grave as well. We now come to know that the boss's son had died in the war. 6 years ago, a loss that affected the boss heavily. After Woodafield leaves, the boss sits down at his table to inform his clerk that he does not want to be disturbed. He is extremely perturbed at the sudden reference to his dead son, and expects to weep but is surprised to find that he can't. He looks at his son's photo, and thinks it bears little resemblance to his son, as he looks stern in the photo, whereas the boss remembers him to be bright and friendly. The boss then notices a fly struggling to get out of the inkpot on his desk. The boss helps it out of the inkpot and observes how it dries itself. When the fly is dry and safe, the boss has an idea and starts playing with the fly by dropping ink on it. He admires the fly's courage and continues dropping ink on it, watching it dry itself continuously. By this time, the fly is weak and dies. The boss throws the dead fly, along with the blotting paper, into the wastepaper basket, and asks his clerk for fresh blotting paper. He suddenly feels a wretchedness that frightens him and finds himself bereft. He tries to remember what it was he had been thinking about before, but has no recollection of what he was thinking about before the fly.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.